Hi everyone, it's Ginny and I'm back to show you some more things that I've done for the 100 Things Challenge. So I'm up to number 69 now. So I'll start with 10 more altered business cards. It's the first one. Just a plain painted background, and out of scraps I've made an umbrella, a little person flying a butterfly kite, and just a bit of scrap drop paper there. I think I intended to have that represent waves, like she's at the beach. That's the sun umbrella, sun in the corner and a few birds in the sky. So that's that funny one. Next one, excuse me, I think I had this card where I just wiped some paint off and then I put some yellow on. It's got the dendritic pattern in there, which is really pretty. I've cut out in the corners, sorry, and I've made some butterflies out of scrapbooking paper, and then I've just scribbled some words in the background and put some dots in the corner. So there's that one. This one again, just a wipe off paint in the background, a couple of hearts and a flower there and some circles. This one was using up a scrap of paper that I'd punched birds out of. So I just stuck that down and made a butterfly and put that over the top. This one's just a whole bunch of scraps, triangles, and I've put them all together. I think I'm getting a bit too close, it goes out of focus. So there's that one. Try and make sure it's focused. This one again is just wipe off paint in the background. So I put some music notes, some flowers, and stamped a bird and coloured it in. Ooh. This one's really abstract. It's just a very messy wipe off background. I put some dots along the top, and then I made these little triangle shapes and put glitter in the centre, and there are stars on the end. I don't know what I was thinking when I made that. It's a bit bizarre. This one's very abstract as well. I've got a couple of inchies on top there, but underneath is just patches of paint, and I've drawn around them with black marker and put a black border. This one here again is another wipe off background, but I really liked the effect of this, so I didn't want to cover it over, apart from put a picture that I had in my scrap box. Oops, that's curled up there. And some punched out dragonflies. Very simple. And the last one is some more scrap wipe off paper, and yeah, I've just sort of turned those shapes into flowers, I think. Put some punched circles in the centres, some hearts and a butterfly. So that's those, number 69. Number 70, I've made some ATCs. This is the first one. Just some very patchy watercolour in the background. A heart that I had in my box that someone gave me for Happy Mail quite a while ago. So I've stuck that down and traced around the shapes inside and just put the word love. Oops. Is that one? next one, sweet. I've got a stamped flower. In the background's just orange and blue, and some stamped owls and a bit of gold paint wiped off. I used white paint to stamp the flower, and then I just went round with a blue glitter gel pen. Next one, got the word shine, just got a flower, and I just cut some shapes out of different papers and put them together to make the flower. Some circles in the background and some gold dots. Is that one? This one, I had this star in my scrap box for a long time, so I've just coloured it in purple, green and gold, and similar or same background to the previous one. I've just put the word heaven, the words heaven sent. And this one, I think this was just wipe off paint in the background, and I stamped some swans, put a flower that I'd made and the word adore. Next one, I'm using some butterfly stamps here. Background's just a bit scrappy, different coloured paints. I think I used magenta, turquoise, yellow, and then sort of scrubbed them together with a card. The word delight, a bit of gold foil in the background there, and the stickers. And this one's very similar, except for the word special instead. I think the butterflies are different colours. And the last one is again some flowers that I made that I'm about to show you more of those in a minute. Just this banner I had in my scrap box, it says smile, and in the background it's just very scrappy watercolours, a bit of glittery watercolour, and just a bit of scribble with a couple of pens, black and white, but I don't think you can even see the white one there. That's those. So number 70. 71 is, look at this sweet little box. No, I didn't make the box. I've got these flowers that I made inside this box. So I'll just pull all these out. I made absolutely heaps of these. I had in my scrap box a flower that someone had sent me, so I used the shape and traced around it, and then I just started tracing and cutting out all the flower shapes and colouring them with paint in all kinds of different colours and patterns, just to have something to use in my craft work or in journals. I'm going to try and stay on camera. Absolutely heaps of these. So I've been playing with these on and off for the past few months. Just occasionally here and there. I'll grab a bit more. Some of them I was on the edge of the page, but I still made them because they're good to use, like I did here with this one. Even though it's a partial flower, they're still good to use on the edge of things. Some of them are stuck together because I've got what am I trying to say? Some chunky bits of paint. I've got different shaped flower here. Did the same thing with tracing and cutting out and decorating. There's a little piece of one. Back to these. It's just a bit of fun while I was listening to videos. Well, quite often now that it's winter and it's cold, I have been spending a lot of time on the couch trying to keep warm. So I've just been decorating flowers while I watch something on the TV or on videos on my laptop. Gosh, so many. Show you the different shaped ones in a minute. They're all stuck together because I had them all jammed in that cute little bird box. It's not until I pulled them all out that I realised just how many I have actually made. Because I've been doing them in bits and pieces. It never really seemed that much all at once. A few little edge bits. And that's it for those shapes. And then got the pointy petalled ones. There's two then. Keep my fridge buzzing. Lots and lots and lots of flowers. So I've kept a template of these so I can make more shapes in the future. Not having a die cut machine, I have to do things by hand, but I don't mind doing that. If you've been watching me for a while, you know I've got a lot of patience for doing fiddly things, so it doesn't worry me. I quite enjoy it. Almost finished. So many. There's another half a piece. Two stuck together. That one and that one. That's all the flowers. So up to 72. This might be a little bit difficult to show. So I'll have to take a photo of the whole thing afterwards. Sorry, I'm just making a bit of space. Something big and noisy. I made, oh my gosh, a wind chime out of a stick and some string and lots of seashells. Oh gosh, this is a bit difficult because it's so long. But basically I just got some fishing line and I've got a ton of seashells and sea glass that my mother's collected from her local beach. And I just used some fairly cheap craft wire from Kmart and did sort of really basic rustic wire wrapping just so that I could connect the sea glass pieces on. So there's different colours of glass and different sized shells. So yeah, and I've got, oh gosh, I'll have to show this hanging up because I just can't possibly show you on camera like this. Yep, I will show you this properly at the end. So anyway, there's that glass wind chime, sea glass and shell wind chime. Which was 72. So 73. Remember I showed you last time that I'm working in this trashy junk journal, and the last page I showed you was that I did for Eileen McInnes. Might bump this out a bit actually, I should have done that before. So I've done a ton more, it's getting really chunky. But I'll show you a couple of pages. So the next one I've done was items from Amanda Scott Burton. She made me a lovely Christmas card and another card with Scrap Monster on it, and she included a little Scrap Monster. So I've just clipped him inside there. This little head poking out. And I just did a blue background. I can't show you all of it because I've stuck the cards down, but just a plain blue background, some numbers in purple and squiggles around the edge, and then there's a few empty pages. The next page I've done, so that was 73, this is 74. This page here I've just decorated with greens obviously and red, bit of a stencil, and it's a card that Anne sent me. She's Annalise's Creations on YouTube, and then there's another little thank you postcard that she sent me for entering one of her challenges a while ago. So I've clipped that in there, and then in here I've got a tag that she sent me. And I just put a little bit of thread on top. So that I think will do for this video, because I've got all the way up to 74. So yeah, and I'll be back and show you other pages in there in another video. So that's all of it. I hope you enjoyed seeing that, and I'll be back again soon, and I'll tack on at the end of this showing you the wind chime. So thanks a lot for watching, and see you again soon. Bye. Okay, here's the wind chime hanging up. You can tell I'm a bit out of practice of doing videos. I haven't done any for a few months, so things are all over the place. Oh, I'm thinking that that might be too dark there. Yeah, they've got the sun coming through. So anyway, you saw the stick before. That's basically how it is. Big long thing. It was fun to make, but maybe I shouldn't have made it quite so long. But yeah, that's it. Nice to see the sun shining today. It's been very cold here lately. But at least with the sun being out, it kind of cheers me up a bit. Okay, that's all. See you later. Thanks for watching.